How's it going, everybody? John here again with RBA Photobooths, and today's video is going to be about using an iPad with your DSLR style photo booth. Now for this exercise, we're going to be using the T12 LED photo booth, a very popular photo booth that we sell quite often. This photo booth usually uses the Surface Pro Microsoft PC as the monitor, but today we're going to show you guys how you can use the iPad. So tune in with this video and we're going to show you how it's done. So let's get started, but first I want to show you all the components that you're going to be needing, and if you want to come take a closer look. So as you can see here right in front of you guys in your guys' screen, we have all the components you're going to be needing to attach and connect the iPad into the T12 LED photo booth. So let's go through it one by one. We have the camera here from Canon. It is the R100 model. Now we use this model because it is compatible with the Curator app that we're going to be using with the iPad. I know, for instance, this R100 and the M50 should be compatible with the software, so we'll get to that right now. This right here is just a camera shelf attachment that allows the camera to go on a slightly higher elevation on the shelf, and this is some power cords for the ring light, sorry, and of course some power adapter right there. This is the hot shoe that will be connecting to the top of the camera there, some nuts and screws for the camera to be held, and of course a sync cord for the flash, so you're able to use the flash application with the camera and software itself, and of course a connector, USB-C connector that will be connected to the camera onto this dongle adapter that will be connected to the iPad. But the more important piece you're going to be needing is this right angle USB-C adapter, so you're able to use that while it's in the photo booth. So let's get started. What you want to first do is go ahead and attach your USB-C to your iPad, then get into the photo booth, remove this bracket for the monitor, go ahead and place this into the monitor bracket, and once you have your iPad in there, go ahead and place it back into the booth. Now align it with the screws that are in place, and once you have that in place, you can now grab your wing nuts and secure the iPad into the photo booth. It'll come with 4 of these wing nuts that'll help you attach the monitor or iPad. Now you use these same wing nuts and same process if you're using a Surface Pro, but of course for this exercise we're going to be using an iPad. So like I was saying earlier, a lot of benefits to using an iPad, one of them being some of the photo booth softwares out there that you can use. Some of those applications have different features and different settings that you can use. So with this feature, you're not just stuck with the Surface Pro. So let me go through that one more time. You have the ring flash here that we include with the photo booth if you purchase it together, and of course this is the camera stand or bracket shelf, and the monitor bracket itself, and of course some LED lighting strip there and power strip here as well. So let's continue. Now what you want to do now is grab your screws and your camera level. This will simply be placed here, and once we attach that with some screws and wing nut, you'll be good to go. After you install the camera, what you want to do now is grab all your wires and cables so you're able to connect your iPad with the camera. So go ahead and place that there. So that's the adapter for the USB-C. Grab this USB-C and install it into the camera, and we're going to do that right now. So later on, after we finish installing the iPad and setting this up, we're going to show you guys how it prints with that software we were talking about, Curator. So grab your camera again if it's not installed yet. Go ahead and place your USB-C adapter there. So now that's how it connects and communicates with the iPad, and you're going to see that sample later on. And then, of course, you want to grab your hot shoe, which will allow to trigger the flash. Go ahead and install that by undoing that knob and then placing it onto the top. Lock it in place just like so, and then grab your sync cord so it syncs the flash. And it'll be better to remove the camera first and not secure it until you have all the cables in place as well. So once you have that plugged in there, this will of course go into the sync port, and that right there should power or actually communicate with the flash, and it'll be able to trigger once you take photos. Now this itself is just a power supply for the flash, so this of course goes into this very bottom right there. You plug in your flash this way with the power adapter, and then you plug it in with the power strip in either one of these. So all these ports can be used for the printer, the camera, the iPad if you're going to be charging it, and as well as the LED strip lighting. So once you have that connected, you're pretty much all set. Once you clean up your wires, and then you're ready to do your photo booth. So we'll go to that now and show you guys how it's done. So after you're done setting up all the components within the photo booth itself, you have the laptop connected, the camera connected to the USB-C adapter and to the camera itself. You have the flash connected, and you also have the flash sync cords connected, all the power supplies connected. You're pretty much ready to go. You can switch from Surface Pro Microsoft PC to an iPad just like that. In about 5 minutes or less, you can switch it all up. So now we have it all set up here, ready to go to show you guys a sample print and how it could look like with the software curator. So we're gonna get that going in a second after I tell you guys what we have set up here. So obviously here's a photo booth here, and then here is a Surface Pro, but you don't have to actually use a Surface Pro. You could actually just use a laptop as long as it has Windows, right? Because that Windows PC or Surface Pro allows you to connect to the laptop and connect wirelessly, technically, to the printer itself, because there's still no ways of using the DNP die-sub printer with an iPad directly. So now what you have to do is pretty much bridge it together with a Microsoft PC, and in this situation we have Microsoft Surface Pro. So we're gonna go ahead and get that going. As you can see here, I'll turn around. We have the software already set up to take pictures. Touch to start, and I'll go ahead and select photo, and then once you do that, you go ahead and take your pose. Oh, and then I gotta press take photo. There you go. So go ahead and pose once it does the countdown, and just like that, you're taking a photo with the DSLR camera connected to an iPad, right? So it's not that hard. We offer both solutions: iPad photo booths in general, iPad with DSLR booths in general, and of course Surface Pro Surface Pro monitors as well. So we offer a little bit of best of both worlds. As you can see here, we're gonna go ahead and get it printed now. Let me select the prints. I forget to do that, but once you select print, you'll be able to print. There we go. Now if you give it a second, it'll be printing right here. And once it's done printing, you'll be able to see your photo just like you would at any photo booth event that you're doing, just like that. So I'm not saying the iPad camera is bad. DSLR cameras are just going to be that much better, in my opinion. I'm sure you guys have done your homework. For the most part, you can't really compare the two as far as iPad cameras and DSLR cameras go, especially when you're using the front-facing camera on an iPad. Now, before we finish this video, I just want to note, in order to print all together with a Windows PC or Microsoft PC and the iPad and the printer, you must be on the same Wi-Fi. So once you have that on the Wi-Fi, you'll be able to connect everything together and work as one system. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you guys have any comments or questions, comment down below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We're gonna go ahead and continuously provide good videos and educational photo booth topics for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys have any questions, again, feel free to contact us, and we'll see you in the next video.